Well, we did say
21.
4.
You have an early birthday then.
January.
I'm 22.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we'll see. All right. Interesting combination here. Oh, with the quick knee on.
No, but the
oh.
point I was trying to make, though, about the reason why I thought it was weird that more old players didn't, like, level up in this game
Sure.
is because I feel like the resources are so intense for this game.
Sure.
Like, obviously, like, Slippi is the newest thing, right?
Right.
But even, like, the addition of 20x, like, the fact that emulation's pretty, like, out there and open and
Sure.
all the practice tools and resources available, like, I don't think that the things keeping them from, you know, ascending to the next level really should exist in the
Sure.
current day.
Sure.
That's kind of my opinion.
No, you're.
I'm not, like, super deep into it.
And you're right.
In
Like
my experience.
Like when Drephen was getting learning the game and getting good, he would have to drive for hours on end just to play somebody.
Yeah.
Whereas now anybody who wants to, and we're seeing the classic Drephen switches to Zelda. We're seeing now anybody who wants to come up, if they don't have a scene, there's net play,
Yeah.
there's Uncle Punch, and we see it all the time. Net play warriors, they come up with just incredible amounts of tech skill. They're these tech monsters.
Yeah.
And
But
they
neutral is ass.
and not even necessarily that their neutral is bad. It's just that their decision making is not there. They are very flowcharty. It's easy to predict them. So they come in and they'll beat low-level players
Yeah.
easily because of just the incredible tech skill they have. But they can't really take on anybody who's good. We're seeing now in India. I don't know if you follow the Indiana scene much. There's a kid named Toast. And he was a net play warrior who's incredibly good. But he came in and was just really fast, and he just beat like all the low mid-level players. But now he's starting to learn and adapt to situations. So now I think he's 4th on our current PR. Very good, young man. Shout outs to Toast, Chris. And Drephen we're seeing get punished for his transformation into Zelda once again. I know if you watched much Summit, you saw him transform into Zelda a lot. So this game still pretty even with the possibility of a rest coming down from Amida.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drephen coming in to bail out ORLY here. ORLY not playing with the Dio tag today. That's what I know about ORLY, that he plays with the Dio tag. You know, like the JoJo character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see. Oh.
He rests his teammate.
Yeah, and that's gonna kill. So.
Super sick.
That just so happened to be unfortunate that he rested his teammate there.
Okay.
So now we're left to see, yeah. What's the punish here? Oh, if he had gotten a regrab, that could have been something real slick.
Looking for the up tilt rest.
Drephen's going to stay back in Needle while ORLY applies the pressure. Nice nair.
And to grab ledge.
Yeah, all right, that'll do it.
Nice.
So game 1 goes to ORLY and Drephen. If you're grabbing Amida, where are you going?
You keep putting me on the spot.
No, it's all right.
Questions like
That's
these.
okay.
And I don't know. Dreamland.
No,
That's my guess. That's my Puff
Dreamland.
default.
So, Puff does great on Dreamland. Marth sucks on Dreamland.
Okay.
Generally speaking, most people will say. And Captain Falcon does really well on Dreamland. He has all that space, and the platforms are at the right positioning to where he can just get really nice.
Heights. Okay.
It's interesting. This one, I think, is probably going to follow the personal preference.
Okay.
They just beat them on FD, so they're probably not going to want to go to Pokemon. We'll probably end up seeing Battlefield. Back to running it back. Interesting decision.
Maybe they think they had the sauce last game and they just didn't execute.
That might be it. As far as their game plan goes, it's hard to say. I'm not super familiar with Falcon Sheik.
Ooh.
Oh, see, that's no good. That one doesn't feel good.
Okay.
All right, I
Good
really fell
situation.
a
Falcon's
little
dead.
far. Yeah, let himself fall a little deep there.
And something I think that Drephen and ORLY do a little bit differently than the other teams we've seen is that they really like to collapse on single targets
Sure.
instead of spreading the playfield. Like, I thought initially that Drephen would just try to edge guard the Puff on the right, but
Sure.
instead they collapsed on the.
That's more of what you'll see with like really good teams, is that they'll coordinate and communicate well enough to like focus on a single target or just kind of zone out one of the other opponents from their teammate. Because that's really a lot of what it is at high-level doubles play, is like communication, and really not even like verbal communication necessarily, but just like being able to keep an eye on your partner and knowing what they want to do and being able to effectively play into their plan.
Nice knee. Got him right out of the shield.
Right out of the shield. Yeah, okay, that'll be it for... Way to go. Drephen came in and helped out Chris right, or really right, the right time. See if we can get a punish of some kind. Nice. Ooh, missed the regrab there. Drephen was able to keep grab away long enough for ORLY to come down and get some kind of punish.
Yeah, he got a really nice slide off the side of the level too, to not die to the tipper.
Yeah, Drephen almost was able to back air Amida after he got kneed to secure a kill there, but he got the bad hit. That would have been very nice. The rollout, I like that. No, and ORLY says no more of that. Off of my stage.
That was one of my favorite things to discover when I started playing this game competitively.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, because I used to play Puff.
Okay.
And I thought rollout was actually just the best move ever.
Sure.
And then when I found out that move was in fact god awful.
It's not great. All right, so we're just gonna see a Falcon Punch here. No. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Not gonna quite do it though.
A well-spaced Falcon Punch. Well timed.
Not quite gonna finish off, but this situation is really tough for Puff. Yeah, we'll see. The weak knee.
Makes it back.
Yeah, they're just gonna play it safe here. Let Puff kind of do her thing. Love it, oh really? Oh, that'll be it. Drephen opting to throw needles instead of punish. And Puff is doing the Puff thing, living to ungodly percents. There it is. All right, so real quick, nice and easy 2-0 for ORLY and Drephen. They'll progress.
And it's seemingly like slow, and it seems kind of scrappy the way they close out the stocks, but I think it's really efficient because they don't take any unnecessary risks and just die.
Yeah.
Trying to do cool stuff.
Yeah, and there's something to be said. I mean, that's generally like when you're playing against Puff, that's what you're going to have to do, is just take it slow. You're going to have to play at Puff's pace, or you will get punished for trying to overextend, and all sorts of stuff can happen when you play against Puff. And it's not all pleasant. So, up next, I see Fox Capacitor